Hi everybody, Lainey here. Thought I'd show you how to make this card. There's quite a few people asking me how to do it, so I thought I'd give it a go. Okay, so first of all you need a square piece of card, 5.5 by 5.5, a moon mask, you need the little girl from Party Animals, and for all the foliage etc I'll be using this stamp here, and that's from the Christmas greenery set. Okay, so I'll place this on my platform. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ink up now, and I'll explain why it's in the position it's in. So what I've done, I've placed her there because I want to make sure that the white of the hat will be where the moon is. So if you can see here, her head's kind of in front of the moon. It just makes it easier. I haven't got to wipe up as much ink. All the rest, obviously, as you know, is in black. And also the stripe here, that white bit that's normally on the stamp, I want to make sure that I get my scrap paper and ink down to the paper, but it needs to be just above that so that I haven't got a black line or a blue line going through. But it will make more sense as I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do, pop the stamp on. Moon mask has come off. That's wonderful. Hang on. Bear with. Right, that'll do fine. Really sorry about the planes, and you'll probably hear some fireworks as well. My apologies. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to ink up the sky. So I just want to kind of measure off where she is. So I reckon about there. That'll just catch, you know, the white, it will just catch the white strip on her jumper. I'm going to move this moon up slightly. Right, okay. So let me just take this off here. Let's move that out of the way. Probably easier to do it this way, actually. Look, I've put a little marker on as well so that the camera stays in shot. So I know where to put the card. Right, Versavine Claire, Twilight. Big brush, because it just covers the areas quicker. And then we'll go in for the inking. So just ink round. As I'm saying, this is just a quick version. Obviously, you'll be able to take your time on it as you're doing it. So ink the sky. Don't need to go right up to the moon. You can if you want. I like to leave a little bit because it looks a little bit more natural, I think. Okay. Can you hear the fireworks, guys? Oh my God, they haven't stopped all night. I've got my heater on. I wanted to do this earlier, but it was raining, and I'm in the conservatory and it's so loud. So I thought, you're not going to hear anything I say. Right, so I'll leave that at that. So get the remove the moon mask. Let's put that one side, I don't lose it. And rub off. I use Cardio's, you know, the runner tape, repositioning tape. It's really, really good. So bear with me. I'll get the stamping platform. Right, okay, so fingers crossed I've got it right now. Let's have a look. Oh, just, I think. Right, okay. So, I'm going to ink up my girl now. Bear with. I'll use Versifying Clair Nocturne. I just need to grab. Not to find it. Right, okay, so apply the ink all over the stamp. So just ink her up everywhere. And then all you need to do, I'm going to slide her across so you can see. And then what I do really carefully is I wipe the ink off the hat. Okay, so I'll wipe that off. It is a little bit tricky. You can use cotton bud, might be more helpful. If there's a little trace of ink, it'll be fine. But can you see where I've wiped it off? Let me pull it up. I've wiped it off. So all we do now is bring her over and stamp her. Okay, let's have a look. Right, so we need a little bit more ink on. So I'm just trying to avoid any of the hats. Or, I mean, if you're careful, I'm not very steady-handed, I'm not. That's why I tend to wipe the ink off. I mean, if you're more steady-handed than me, you could perhaps ink it up and miss the top part of the hat off. But that's the reason why I'm using the platform, you see, so that I can, you know, go over it again. Now, what I would normally do at this point is get a Sharpie pen. Right. So I'll get a Sharpie pen, just really quickly, you know, all the black bits, just fill it all in. Easy peasy. I'm just colouring it in. I'm just doing it roughly and quickly because obviously we're a bit time constricted when you have, or restricted I should say, when we're doing the videos. Okay, so it just fills in. Black Sharpie pen, normal supermarket pen, does the job, it's brilliant. Right, okay. So you can just see a very faint line. Bring it up. Can you see the very, very faint line of the hat? So it's kind of a guide. So let's move this out of the way. So all I use, now some of the girls are saying that the Posca pens go over the black. I've not tried it over the black. I'm going to because Wendy's asked me to. Bear with me. So I've got these. These are Chromatech watercolour brush pens. Fancy word for felt pens, I think. But you can mix them with water. So I'm just going to use one of these. Make sure you're in shot. So I'm just going to follow the line. Like I said, this is just a quick kind of demo. And all I do then is colour it in. Colour it in with the brush pen, or you can use a felt pen. Once you know, if you're wiping the ink off, you can use. I think Ruth said that she's used a Posca pen and it does the job. It covers the red. And then I'm going to leave the pom pom obviously because I'll be using the white Signo for the pom pom. Okay, so there's a red hat. That's all good. Now, when that dries, because they take a little while to dry, what I'll do, I'll go round the edge, you know, with a fine liner, a black fine liner. That will do the job for you. Okay, so that's that. Then, let's get the stamping platform back. So then what we need is our holly. So this is a set. And use the holly from this one. It's really pretty. The first time I used it was when I done this card. It's crazy, isn't it? You have that, you know, you have all these beautiful stamps and I never use them, you know. And then I'll try something. I think, oh gosh, why have I waited so long? Right, okay. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to stamp these freehand. So, we get a little block. Just put this on my block. But I've kept the stamping platform because it's spongy, so it gives a bit of like cushioning. So, again, black VersaFine Clair, just stamping it up. And then we would literally just pop them where you want them to go. Couple there. And then just carry on stamping these. Isn't it a pretty stamp? It's so lovely. Do them all at kind of different heights as well so they don't look silly. And then I'm just going to do the top corner, right hand side. Just a couple, not too many. So one there. And then another there. That's perfect. And then the left hand side again. Move it over so you can see. But slightly less here. Okay, actually. Just put a bit there. That's it. Right. So that's the stamping done. Oh no, it's not. I forgot about little bunny. I'm so sorry. Right, where is he? I'm going to use this one again from the party animals. Oh, how can I miss him out? He's so cute. Right, so we'll sit him around here. Okay, I will use my stamping platform because obviously his hat's red as well. And do you know what? I think these berries, oh no, I've drew them on, so I don't know. I was going to say I have used Posca, but I don't think I have. I think I used this red one. Right, anyway. Tint him up. Okay, so I'm just going to dab a little bit of ink off there. And if you miss, you know, if you wipe off some of the black by accident, it's not a problem. I mean, just use a black fine liner and just fill in, you know, the bits that you've missed. See, like his tail there. So, again, for quickness. Just to make it look nice and dark. Give a bit of his tail. Okay. And then I'll take the red pen again. And just colour in the red part of his hat. Can you see I've got there's a little bit of black, sorry. Hang on. Let me bring it up. Right, where is it? Can you see the little bit of black near to the rim of his hat so that this brush pen doesn't go over it, it doesn't colour it in. It's not going over it. Actually, I've got a red Posca, hang on. Might as well. Let's have a go to see if it works. Right, make sure you're in shot. Let's have a go. It does actually, you know. It does cover it. Hang on. There you go. That might be easier. If you just stamp it and then just go over it with the red Posca. Sorry, I'm going out of focus. Looks okay, doesn't it? Seems to be covering the black anyway. Right. Now that's definitely the stamping done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper. Sorry, knocking the camera. And just block this, only for the purpose of the video. Normally I would just let it dry. There we go. That looks okay actually, doesn't it? Oh, look. Dirty mark. Bear with. I don't know where these marks come from. I don't. I'm such a mucky crafter. Right, okay. So, let's move this. Now this is my favourite bit. I love highlighting. I love doing all the, you know, the bits and bobs on it when all the stamping's done. So what we're going to do now, before we put the swirlies in, what we'll do some berries. So I've got my black fine liner. I'm just going to use these Poscas. And all I did, I just kind of did some random ones. It's all right, you know. It looks like it's... So just put them, obviously, as and where. Put one on the end of there. Just add, you don't have to add these. This is something I did actually. Hang on, there's some black ones here. You can tell I don't use this stamp, can't you? Ah, look. Let me bring it up. Where are they? Look, I've just gone over the black. What do you think? I mean, take a bit more time, obviously, than I have. Well, that's all right, isn't it? They look okay. So all I do, put the berries in as and where. Some more here. I'd prefer a thin, like a more, this is quite chunky, look. Can you say? Quite a chunky nib. But it does the job. It does the job. So I'm going to put about 4 there, that'll do. Again, normally I'm going to waft it, see if I can, because these stay wet for a little while, these Poscas. Right, okay. So, Posca pen. Not Posca pen, sorry, Signo pen. There you go. White Signo pen, available on the website. Absolutely love these. I always have a little scrap piece of black paper by the side, so if I need to scribble off, just to get it flowing. And all you do, pop your highlights. So I'm going to do under the moon here, or over the moon I should say. Just a couple of highlights. Just makes them pop a little bit. Let's go around to this part. And there. You can use a Posca pen as well for this, guys. Does exactly the same. There you go. See how it brightens it up? And I'll just do a little bit of white on this one. If I do the white on here, look, because it's white background, it's a waste of time. You're not going to see it. What I am going to do now is get my fine liner and just go around, you know, the blobs that I did. All you do. Like I say, you can take more time than I. Okay. Just in another 2. That's it. And then round these ones. Just draw a little line so that they're attached to something. And then on these. And then what I normally do, the white Signo, just a little dot. Hang on. A little dot. And it just gives them a bit of life. I think it makes them look quite pretty. Another one there, and another one there. Just found one there, I didn't draw a circle around, bear with. Okay, so that's basically the bases of your card there. Now we're going to get the torn paper back, and I've got like a skinny little blending brush. You can use a larger one if you haven't got a small one, and just dip into the twilight and literally, it's really gently add your snow tufts, different bits. Until you're happy. There you go. All good. Okay. Right, so let's pop it on there. Right, so now, before I forget, because they look like they're floating, I'm going to ground them. So all I use is Stabilo, Carbothello, soft pastel pencils, and just the black one. The moon's coming shining this way, so what I would do, just a little bit of a shadow. And that's it. Like I say, if I was doing this off camera, I'd obviously take a little longer. It's the same with little bunny. Smudge it in. See how soft it is? They're lovely, these are. Just gives a little bit of shadow. If you don't want to do that, you can. I will go over this just so that you can see. I mean, just do that. Just as nice. I mean, I've messed up the card now, really, because it's neither one thing or another, but it looks just as nice. As long as you give a little bit of shadow, it can look really good. And it just, like I say, it makes such a difference. Just rub it in, see how it smudges. Right, okay. So now for the swirly little bits. So I've literally got a Signo pen, and I just do the pattern really. So I'm going to do them a lot brighter here because they're coming from the hand. And then all you do, just do a pattern. And then add more dots. Add the sparkle. There's your one. And then just add them as you go along. You don't have to, you really don't have to use the pan pastels if you don't want to. You can actually just do dots. Where should we have the sparkle here? Just do some dots around the sparkle. And then some more dots around different sizes. Put a few like fat dots in, and then literally just dot them round. And then we'll do another one here. Do a sparkle here. It's raining now, so we've got fireworks in the background and rain. I'm so sorry. I've waited and waited, and I thought, wow, it's never going to happen if I don't get on with it, is it? Do a couple of big dots, make it bright. And there you have it. Little sparkle there. Okay. And then we'll do a couple down here. They look like they're falling from my hand. There we go. Like I say, obviously you take more time. And then you don't need to, but I just love the Signo pen. Just literally colour the fairy. That's all I did. Oh, the bauble. Got the bauble. Right. There's a pink fluffy pom-pom. Couple of highlights here. Dot them down. There you go. I'll just dot this because it's so tiny. And then we'll go around that with a fine liner. Let me turn it round. So this is still wet, so I need to be careful. There you go. And that's it. There you go, look. All done. So, I will leave you now. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Have a go. please post. I love it when you have a go at my stuff and then post it. I get so excited. So in the meantime, you all take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.